as fast as it can go.
Wasn't
that only like 15 miles per hour?
Yeah, it wasn't very fast. If there's 3 people on the cart, it's going to go in slower.
Yeah.
It's not
I thought that you said I could act perfectly how I usually do without.
Well, that's annoying though.
Okay.
So,
And then we're jogging on the outside.
you're driving. Shotgun. Okay. You guys get to a village that looks vaguely like Horn.
Okay.
It has an outer stone wall and an earthen embankment, but the stone wall is trashed. It's obliterated. There is
all the way,
So
or
we're
just
going
some
slow
of it?
enough to keep up with the walkers, right?
There is
An obvious
chunks of
entry
it
point.
blown out,
Got
not
it.
all of it. And there are wooden buildings that are just ash and cinder that are still smoldering. It's been probably a day.
It looks as though someone came in like a wrecking ball.
But there's no people. Not that you
No
can
one.
see. It's dead quiet.
I pity the fool who has to deal with this wall.
This is also on the way to Jefton. This is the city. This is a fort on the way. This is actually a fortress,
Fortress that was
Fort
taken
Atson.
down.
which is
Is
gone.
Fort what?
Atson.
Okay.
Should
Fort
we explore and see if there are any bodies around?
We should.
I think we should.
Well, this is mildly alarming because you knew that there was a small detachment of the army here, and they're just gone.
Don't worry, we have our insta-kill gun. Good.
They only
Well,
work
we have
half
2
the
shots, and it
We
only
got
works
70.
a quarter of the time.
No, 75% of the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
time. No, I like that. It
Three
only works a quarter
quarters.
of it. So there doesn't appear to be anything really here.
So we
Wait, there was a detachment of the army. There are no bodies.
No bodies that we can see.
But there's no-
There are charred remains.
So,
And
is their gear still intact?
because we need to
Like laser pistols or whatever?
We need to scavenge the area for gear before we head on because gear is gear.
Yeah, take it back to the crafting stations back home.
break
A
it
year
down.
away.
A year away.
Oh,
No.
has it been a year?
You can't find anything of extreme value. Or
So, they
Most
burned
of-
the bodies.
They took the valuables
And looted
they
them.
kidnapped people.
there's a disproportionate amount of bodies missing, just gone.
It's very strange.
The gates are open. So.
Okay.
Are there any footprints?
It's a good question. There's a bunch just in and out everywhere,
Okay.
like utter chaos.
How standardized is the army in this day and time?
It would be the equivalent of a better armed colonial.
So we could tell who's wearing the same kind of boots and who's wearing boots that belong to regular adventurers like us.
If we were to examine the footprints.
You could tell the difference between footprints probably. There would be one more common.
Now, were there any super weird looking footprints?
There are
Or
footprints that you can recognize. They're the standard, the common ones. There are some that don't have any tread, and there are some that look like commoners.
Okay.
Various ones about.
But all of them look like just regular human feet.
There are varying sizes of them, but yes.
Now, as for the scene, is there damage to the surrounding structures and such? Is there a fair amount of laser blasts or slug projectile marks?
There's both.
There's
It
both.
looks like there was an extended firefight.
Now, the army, is it more
Muskets.
muskets, so that means that the attackers would have probably had laser weaponry.
Potentially, yes.
What about the
Or just
houses?
explosives.
Have the houses been looted?
They've just been burned.
Just burned. So it was all about destruction and chaos, not actually some type of profit.
Well, they also took all the weapons too.
Well, everybody takes weapons.
And they can always loot the house before burning it.
And your little psychotic side is rationalizing all this for you. You know, the chaos element. He likes it. He's talking to you. He's whispering to you.
They did this like chaos. They did that. Okay.
You
so
read minds?
This
you hear
is You don't like what you hear. This,
So, laser weaponry armed people, possibly.
and this is on the way.
On the way, so we need to get headed towards Sefton. See if we can intercept.
Are there footprints from
They've got a
every
gay
single
start on us, though.
entryway?
There's still smoke.
Or is there one that it's more common? Like if we were to
More
find
trampled. More trial.
whoever did this, is it more commonplace like if they headed in one direction?
They would have had to go through the holes in the wall to attack the town, more than likely.
Yes,
but then
but
the
they
gates
also
were
left
open.
the gate
Good
open.
point.
So which way would
For
they
an
have
easy
gone?
exit, especially if bodies are being moved at this point,
Yeah.
because there's obviously
I doubt
And
more
are they
amount of
headed
stuff
to
to
the
bodies.
other town?
There are the gates are open, and there are footprints in and out,
just constant
mixed.
Okay,
More out, it seems. But-
right.
And they just dissipate as they go out,
Every which
Okay.
way?
We're not forensic
like
scientists.
someone was flaying.
Okay.
Or say
Okay, so there might be survivors. Or they all just kind of become rambunctious after a good kill streak and
There might
run
be,
off into the sunset.
There might be only survivors out there.
It's funny how psychotic people go off
Heck
into the
yeah.
sunset.
Nice.
Yeah, we do. I mean, yeah, they do.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No,
Okay.
sunsets are nice.
They're very nice. Blood red.
Like my skin.
I'm
Sorry, my skin
what?
fell off.
Okay.
No,
I'm just
not the table. No
Planting it as
dancing on the
compost
table.
over here.
So this is on your way to Jefton.
Okay. We need to get headed towards Sefton then.
You guys continue on down the road after visiting this horrible place, and you finally do get to Jefton. It appears to be it's run down like every other city in the barony.
But there's no fire everywhere.
No, it doesn't appear that there's any fire.
Good.
There's smoke, but it's coming from chimneys. The gates are open. The gates are open, and people are coming in and out. It seems to be somewhat open right now. They're going about their business, but in a more quick pace.
We need to quietly and discreetly warn the mayor that the fort down road was assailed and destroyed.
There are guards at the main gate.
Can you still see the smoke from the burning fort from this town?
You can.
Okay,
So they
what's
already
this
know.
Mhm.
They got it.
And now we're heading that way from the burning fort.
Exactly.
Crackmine wants to know if the sunsets are better when you have another guy in your lap.
Luckily, I am not in the Luna rover with Miss McShed over here, so
We decided against that.
So
Tell me what you want.
there only is.
Nope.
There's a couple hundred people here, and this one's a small town,
Got it.
much smaller than Horn.
Hey,
okay.
there was a couple hundred in Horn.
He
There are
said several hundred.
Several hundred.
Several hundred.
There's
Yeah.
only a couple hundred here.
Oh.
So
200.
Difference of 200?
No, there were hundreds in
And
So
here there are
700 in
200.
Horn, 200 in Zefton.
more than that. in Horn.
Got it.
okay. So here's the thing. Do we play it cool?
Now, Mystery is going to start approaching.
Is there any type of inclination that the people of Jefton have the same mentality about mutants as
I
Horn?
assume it's the same throughout the barony of Horn.
They. You would know that it's a lot more lax here. It's a frontier town. They don't really care.
Cool.
So,
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Hey.
alright.
What's up?
Your phone, go.
Oh.
I thought.
What?
I said yay.
Oh,
I
yay.
thought she said, hey.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were trying to get her attention.
So what's wrong?
Yeah, they're more lax here.
Okay.
Alright, so
So they're not
Mystery-
necessarily going to be quick to jump.
Right.
There are guards at the gate, and you realize a lot of people coming in and out. They're ragged looking, and they're carrying bows and arrows. They look like hunters.
Don't worry, guys. I'll handle this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Don't you uh-oh me!
Go on.
We trust you intensely, and
Come with us.
if you want to live.
And by us, I mean me.
I've only known you for a short while, but go for it.
Alright, we approach the walls.
Okay. The gates are open, and there are guards up on it. They look at you, but they don't seem to be especially alarmed.
We
The
wait.
gate's open.
Yeah.
Then we walk right through.
Okay. No, that's what I was
Some
saying.
of
The
us
gate's open. People are
ride
coming.
by.
Yeah.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi, guards.
I told you I get us in. Told you.
You did good.
The pug is playing PQB. So playing.
Totally playing.
Huh?
He's totally playing.
He's totally playing. The
plug is totally playing.
He's gonna roll that dice.
You know that the
What do you
village
get? What do
of
you
Jefton
get?
it's a farming community,
Six.
dairy
On a
farming
D8.
and produce,
Yeah,
That is
six.
pretty good.
and it
It
is
is.
supported by hunting. So the hunters are not government.
Okay,
Obvious.
so it makes sense.
MVP.
So this is a simple little general town.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody seem alarmed about the smoke?
You can hear the guards talking about it up on top.
What about the common folk?
They look at it concerned, but I mean, where they can see it.
No, he
Not
can
concerned
hear-
enough
he
to
can
drop
hear
the
them.
gates, though. I can hear him really well.
Yeah.
I hear.
I have
a
sonar.
strange guy walking with a welt on
Yeah.
his neck.
So as we walk in, and after we're a good distance in, I'm like, they can't just like shove us out. I'm gonna turn around and talk to the guards. Hey there, guardsmen.
They turn around and look at you. They're pure strain humans.
We're well-armed travelers looking for your mayor.
Mr. Frump?
Oh, wait, he was the mayor? Isn't he back in Hearn?
No.
Horn?
He was
Horn?
the
No.
ruler of Zefton.
Remember?
Yeah.
This is
Well,
This is a frontier town?
Mr. Jeff Frump. Mayor
I'm
of
sorry.
Town.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
In character or out.
You're
Yeah.
the one who gave him his middle name of Jeff.
You were.
Yeah.
You actually were.
I know.
No, the mayor
Go on.
back at
Okay,
Horn.
for some reason I thought he traveled
Now.
to Hearn and was like, hey, we need help.
Horn.
Nope.
I'm gonna call it Hearn from now on.
Okay, that's fine.
Look.
It gives you character.
We're looking for your mayor.
Frump? Yes,
Herbert J.
he's at the
Frump.
Town hall. Yes, Herbert J. Frump,
Which way is town hall?
center of town. By
Center
Town
of town.
Square.
All right.
Did you see anything at the fire?
Oh
In
yeah,
the direction?
everybody's dead.
Mostly kidnapped, though.
Well, yeah, there were fleers.
He explains that they sent out scouts only the other day,
No.
and they haven't returned.
Had I known that, I might have been a little more not as blunt about it.
They're all dead.
But there is a reason why I carry my hammer.
That was my brother. No, he seems understanding of it, but
Well,
Alright.
we think they're survivors. They
Doesn't
just-
seem very alarmed.
they are alarmed. It's just they're going about their day. They've sent out scouts and no one's come back.
Getting worried about it.
These
Ain't
are-
nobody got time for that.
These are the people of Clocktown in Majora's Mask.
That's right.
Something has happened. We don't care.
Carry on about your days.
Until
All right.
the very last day.
And it seems that the attackers...
We are now going to go meet your mayor.
To the town hall.
The town is somewhat arrayed, like it's somewhat arrayed, like Horn or Hearn. But you
It's
find
catching on.
the town hall, and that's where it changed to Hearn.
Yay!
But you do find town hall.
All right.
It's run down and built over something else.
Does it have a door?
It does have a
I'm
door,
gonna
a double door.
slam it open. I'm just gonna walk in like
I'm
BAM!
going to politely
I
apologize to anybody nearby about your problems.
Okay.
I'm gonna go walk around town.
Well, yeah.
Okay, you've
Listen
been
in
here
on
once
people.
before, I'd say.
I'm gonna go walk around town and see if I can hear anything from
Pick up
general
any
people.
rumor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find some rumors.
What are you and Raquel doing?
Well, I assume we need to accompany him even if he's being terrible.
I'm following.
They basically
Yeah,
say somebody
we'll-
needs
we'll
to
stick
rein you
together.
in.
Okay. He was
Very
going
cool.
off listening for rumors.
Okay.
But
And we can go to the mayor. You were going to the mayor?
I'm already at the mayor's.
He
Yeah, we're with you.
slammed the door open of town hall.
Oh boy.
Basically saloon style, just.
Oh boy.
Here for the biggest, baddest guy in town.
Oh,
the
boy.
mayor, you instantly recognize he must be mayor. He is the most portly gentleman that you found in this town.
Does he have a mustache?
He does indeed.
Pork pie hat?
No pork pie hat.
Stove hat?
No.
DM.
So bad.
Like how the hat was really important.
When I walk in, I will start reading his mind. I will be constantly reading his mind through the